I'm just living my life, shiny hunting extraordinaire and newly crowned Galler champion. Then all of a sudden I'm sucked into a wormhole and I'm face to face with... I wake up on a beach with a bunch of familiar faces staring at me. Hey look, Mac's online. It's also this strange guy looking at me. He's all like, look, you fell from the sky. Do you think you could survive out here? And I was like, I don't know, probably not. Then all of his babies ran away and he tasked me with catching all of them. Oh yeah, and I think I gave Rylet a concussion. Now we have something in common, little buddy. Also, I found my phone. Seems like someone changed it a bit. It's not like I liked it the way it was. It turns out this guy's a Pokemon professor, and he wants my help to make a Pokedex. And frankly, I didn't have anything better to do, so I said yeah. So then he takes me back to the village, and he introduces me to Akari. Then the game introduces you to a bunch of people, but I'll go through them real quick. Second in command, Girl. Pearl Girl, Rowan, and Adamant, because Adamant's the cool one. There's also Mochi Person, and a guy I kept calling YOLO all the time. Alright, back to the plot. So basically I'm told that in order to stay in the village, I have to capture 3 more Pokemon out in the wild. And then Hatboy showed up and told me I need a Pokemon. So I chose my little Waddle Boy. So I head out for my mission and run into YOLO by the town gates. Obviously he wants to battle because Pokemon, so I get into my first battle of the game. Egg scrambled, bye. I feel like now is also a good time to mention that my goal for this game is to not black out once. If you're not familiar with Pokemon, a trainer blacks out when he loses all of his Pokemon in battle. But in this game, a trainer can also be knocked out if a Pokemon damages them enough. But that's not gonna happen. And now, we're finally onto some gameplay. Is what I would say if I weren't just doing more tutorials. Seriously, why? But eventually I caught everything and we headed back to town. Just gotta love the hospitality here. But Celine gives me some clothes and I have a hat now. So I go up to see Commander Kamado, and he immediately challenges me to a fight. I could take you, old man. Yeah, thanks. Now I have another concussion. Fast forwarding through the crafting tutorial and skipping all of the mini missions, they finally take me back out into the field and give me more tutorials. Yeah, thanks. I couldn't just have figured this out. Please, I just want to play the game. But eventually, I was set free to go exploring on my own. And I was having a blast catching all these Pokemon. I was also on the search to find some better team members. Spoiler alert, this isn't one of them. I progressed the story a bit, and I learned that this is an alpha Pokemon. Apparently, they're just like normal Pokemon, but with better stats and moves. But because of that, I decided I don't want to use them. They seem a little OP. But because I took care of that one, apparently I get to ride this deer now. Ah, correction, this Weirdeer. Then I went home for the night and decided to freshen my outfit up a little bit. So now I just look dumb. More importantly, a Pokemon named Cleaver started to go onto a rampage and it was my job to go stop it. So I went to go fix my outfit, which I failed. And then I went out into the field. I went over to the site of the incident and ran into this little guy. He obviously wanted me to battle, and then told me I should try to use food to calm Cleaver's fury. Also, a bunch of Pokemon evolved through that. Yeah, that's a lot cooler than it used to be. Also, music is turned off, so this is what it sounds like to play the flute. Yeah, that's depressing, so I'll put my own music over it. Also, the deer gives me a cutting board. Gotta be honest, never expected to say that. But now, I can summon the deer whenever I want, so let's take it for a test. Yeah, that didn't last very long. That's a bit unfair. I think that shouldn't really count. Right? In any case, I went on to challenge Cleaver after that. Which is pretty much just an endurance game. You don't heal during these boss fights, and also you can battle them, but there's not much of a point. It just stuns the boss for a short time. Yeah, I'll definitely keep doing that, even though he wiped my entire team. With enough persistence, he eventually calmed down and I had quelled my first noble. And then I realized that this Pokemon looks really dumb. I hate you. But he did give me another cutting board. Woo, I did it. Skip. I report back to Kamado and he just says, I don't know, do it again. We're just gonna fast forward through a bunch of boring stuff here. I changed my hair up a bit and set out for my next quest. I met this lady, she's not important. Volo made me battle again. No one could guess how that went. The egg is cooked now. Leave me alone. Fast forwarding 3 hours and we're facing the next noble, Lilligant. This one was even easier than Cleaver. I also battled it again for some reason. Pretty quickly we won that fight and we moved on. So then I dove into Kamado's office and told him the good news. To which he was like, cool, do it again.
Do it again.
So, after our mochi, I went on to my next location. I ran into Pearl Girl, she was jamming. Then I met this place's warden and learned that there is no noble here.
What is my purpose?
Literally nothing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, welcome to the club, pal. For some reason, I'm going over to this island, and to be fully honest, I wasn't paying attention. So here's my version of what's going on. I've got to get this fish to go to this island. I'm going there because reasons. This guy can help me get the fish, but to do that, I have to get my Dusclops to shoot at some food. Again, because reasons. So I get the food, play the flute, and I can ride the fish now. It's not a metaphor, I can just actually ride the fish. Obviously, he also gave me a cutting board, and then tragedy strikes. They stole one of the babies, and coincidentally, they took him over to where I was going. I don't quite know how they got it over there because they don't have a fish, but whatever. So I head out to go save the pupper and... Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. So the pupper is going on a rampage right now. But it's nothing a few treats can't handle. And eventually we calm it down enough to make it go back to being a cute little puppy. And of course, it gives me a cutting board. And I think we all know what I'm off to do next. We are finally fixing that outfit, baby. And now I genuinely look cool. I also find something pretty neat. So I caught it, but I don't take handouts, so you're going in the box forever. But you will have some friends soon. Kamado and Adamant are giving me a briefing on my next mission. And then I met this boy, which I did not know was a boy until it was too late. Spoiler alert, they're a really annoying character. In fact, we're gonna skip that section entirely because it's boring. Plus, this was around the time where I took a break and started to do a little bit of shiny hunting. And it was worth it because I found this. So now we have our first real shiny boy, Jerry. Then we evolved him and faced off against the noble Electrode. Oh, by the way, this is not him. That's him. Huh, I guess he only took one. And of course, cutting board. Honestly, that was the easiest one yet, so I'm guessing these just get easier over time. Alright, I'll be honest, I might have missed the mark a little bit there. But I still think we can win this one. This is significantly harder than I expected. But eventually. And the final noble gives me his cutting board. But now that I've done my job, I'm going to go have a well-deserved nap. Nothing is ever simple here. Well, now the sky is red, and I have a feeling that somehow I'm going to be blamed for this. I knew it, and now I'm banned. Great. Now I've got to go live out in the wild till I solve this. My only hope is to find something called the Red Chain, so that's what I'm going to do. I just wanted to thank you for watching. Maybe go down below, touch that like button, or maybe that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.